Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are reacting to Gfriend's Season of Memories. Now this, as I understand it, was a pre-release. This is celebrating their 10th anniversary. They're coming back together for the 10th anniversary. Like I said, this is a pre-release. The title track, so to speak, from that comeback will be, I forget what the name of it was actually going to be. I did look it up, but sorry, I already forgot. But it will be out. This is being posted on January 12th. So as of when this is posted, tomorrow that song is supposed to come out. I was going to wait on this and see if a special clip, a live clip, anything really came out. But my only options were, I had three ways to do this. We could either do a lyric video, which I'm going to try to avoid in the future unless it's just the only option. We do this, which is what I settled on, the Studio Choom, but I'm relatively confident that if I did this in the normal style that I like to have my videos, it would get blocked. So fingers crossed. If you're seeing this and the video isn't transparent at all, then hooray, we got it past the copyright block. If not, and it is transparent by the time you see this, then I'm sorry. The third option was to try and do a performance off one of the award shows like Music Bank or whatever, but that I know for sure would get blocked. So this was kind of what we had to work with. I will be kind of disappointed if a real video comes out for this later after I've already done it, but that's the risk I take by going ahead and doing it now. So with all of the housekeeping out of the way, let's go see what Gfriend has for us here on their 10th anniversary. Also, no subtitles. It's all Korean, so I haven't read the lyrics, but I did pull them up on my phone since my second monitor I've been too lazy to replace. It's literally still sitting on the couch back there. So we'll go through the lyrics on the second playthrough.
전부 사라질 것 같은 믿기지 않았어 돌고 돌아 시간 속에 다시 만났어.
Very nice. And also I called her hair platinum in The Killing Voice, but I think it's more like lavender. Studio Choom is always amazing for these close-up angles. Nice drop into the chorus there. I love their harmonies. Okay, I don't like to pause in the middle of the first playthrough, but man, they sound really good. This song, the way, like the instrumental part of it is reminding me of if you guys don't play video games or if you don't play JRPGs, this isn't going to make sense to you, but there's a video game franchise called Persona, and the vibe I'm getting from the music on this one is very similar to how the songs from that game are performed. Very nice hand choreo here. Yes, ma'am. It's like they never missed a beat, man. Gorgeous, soft high note. Just absolutely gorgeous. Very nice. Vocally stellar. Very sweet voices, as we've come to expect from them. Yes, my girl. And the wink. Okay. Obviously, I have no idea what it was talking about because it was purely Korean. So, like I said, we'll follow the lyrics on the second playthrough. With it being Studio Choom, there's not a lot to break down from the video. There were some elements of the choreo that I may point out if I think about them as we're going through. But overall, just, yeah, this was a really pleasant, upbeat. I'm trying to think. I mentioned earlier that this reminded me of like that Persona, especially like Persona 5 type of music. But I'm trying to think what genre that really would be closer to be classified as. Like, obviously it's upbeat. It's kind of like party disco almost, at least in a way. But yeah, I'm not really good. I've talked to some of my friends, specifically Always Night, if he ends up watching this video. He knows way more about very specific genres than I do. Like, I will call something pop or rock, and he will like go into all these subgenres. I don't know what this is, so feel free to let me know. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll probably forget though. But yeah, I would be interested to at least hear. But let's go back and check this one out again. And I just remembered that I said I was gonna wear my VVG shirt when I did a Gfriend reaction. So I'll try and remember when I'm filming the next one.
전부 사라질 것 같은 믿기지 않았어 돌고 돌아 시간 속에 다시 만났어.
Alright, so Unha's intro, I couldn't believe that everything would disappear through the twists and turns of time. We met again. Oh, okay. So this is going to be a fan song. I can already tell. Based on the fact that it's from their 10th anniversary, it's called Season of Memories, and that intro, yeah, this was just straight up a fan song. I don't even need to see the rest of the lyrics. I like this pounding bass. Okay, so verse 1, the clock's hands point to the night. Though we've come far, the distance between us remains the same. Wandering in the same season, one day you suddenly came to me. So, I'm not sure if some of this references some of their earlier songs. That would probably make sense. Because some of these lines don't necessarily make sense on their own, unless they're kind of referencing something. Like saying we've come far, but the distance between us remains the same. You would think, unless they're referencing something, like I said, that they would think, okay, we've come so far and we've gotten closer to you. Even if you didn't take this as a fan song, let's say you took this as a romantic song. It's not, but let's say you did. Like, coming this far, if you say we've come this far and we're still the same distance apart, then I don't know, I guess it could make sense, but it's a little bit of a stretch. Because basically, in my head, the only way that that makes sense is if you're saying, okay, let's say we were here and you were here, and we both came the exact distance. That means you have also come so far, which is a very touching interpretation of that. But again, it doesn't lend itself to thinking that they've grown closer to you. Anyway, let's see. Wandering in the same season, one day you suddenly came to me. Okay, now that makes more sense. You know, the fandom suddenly was there. You know, they were going through this season of their life. Maybe they're talking about their debut. Maybe they're talking about, you know, someday further on. But whatever it is, like, suddenly you were there, and hooray!
보고파서 사실 많이 지금 눈앞이 꿈만 같아 오래 기다렸잖아 이제 더는 멀어지지 마
Yes, and okay, pre-chorus. I wanted to see you honestly so much. It feels like a dream to have you here in front of me. I've waited for so long. Now don't go far away anymore. Now see, that speaks to exactly, obviously, what's going on with them currently. So I asked in the Killing Voice video that we recently did if they had disbanded or if the contract was kind of just not renewed. And if this is like a long term, like they're back together doing stuff, or is this like a one time, we're here just for the 10th anniversary deal? The point is, though, they have been apart, whether you consider it disbanded or not, for a while. And because of that, they haven't been able to meet the fans as Gfriend. Now, obviously, some of them have still been doing music. Obviously, we have BBG doing their thing. I know Yeren had music out. I know Yuju has had some stuff. I don't know about Soon. Someone let me know about her. But anyway, they haven't been able to meet you as a full group. And so they've waited so long for this moment, and now that it's here, they're like, don't leave us again, and we're not going to leave you again. Except we don't actually have any clarification on that, I don't think.
전부 사라질 것 같이 믿기지 않아서 결국 돌아 시간 속에 다시 만나서 어떤 순간에도 널 기다렸어 끝까지 너를 택할게
Okay, so the chorus was, I couldn't believe that everything would disappear through the twists and turns of time. We met again, echoing Eunha's intro. But then the rest of that chorus is, I've waited for you in every moment. I'll choose you till the very end. So, yeah, pretty self-explanatory. Again, they didn't think that things would end the way they did. And, you know, time has a weird way of bringing people back together. And in this case, here we are. And, yeah, that they wanted to meet you, the fans, again as a group, and well, they say they'll choose you till the very end. The reason I stalled at that part is because I can't tell if they're kind of hinting like that the real end is coming, which would be really sad, or if this is like we're going together into the future, and the end isn't in sight, but you know, we'll ride this train to the end of the line together, which would be much less sad, and kind of hopeful, but a little bittersweet still. So yeah, that's why I hesitated there. I'm not really sure what how they are intending that line to come off. Could be both. Yuju has such a good voice too. Anyway, so the post-chorus was, we were always connected as one. We were engraved together as one. Pretty easy. In the season of our warm memories, we'll be together forever. So we have the mention of the title, Season of Memories, and of course they're talking about warm memories, meaning fond, friendly, loving, and so yeah, like even if this is the last memory we have, we'll be together forever in this moment, and you can carry this memory with you. Okay, I like this verse much better. This verse is much more hopeful. To go further, to grow deeper, our stories have just begun. Now, that could still mean, like, the next chapter of our lives is beginning, where we're not Gfriend, but the way it comes off is like, okay, we're just getting started. We're back. We're with you guys. Fingers crossed. Let me know if you guys have actually heard something about them, because up until the Killing Voice reaction, I didn't really keep up with them, so I don't know a lot about them or their situation. So if they've actually provided clarification on some of this stuff, like are they back, or is this just like getting back together for right now to celebrate the 10th anniversary? Let me know. I did see that they're dropping a new version of their light stick. Like, it may even already be out now. Version 3. It's either already out or it's coming out soon. Which feels really weird if they're not going to stick together, at least for a little bit longer term. Because why would anyone buy a new light stick that they can't use? But that's the only indication I have one way or the other. I like this part of the choreo. It's almost like a flower with the hands twice does that a lot. I love that little flutter, that little, it's not even really a run, but just that little vocal trick that she did there as she finished the line. But this pre-chorus said, those sparkling eyes of yours, even in my dreams, I kept thinking of them. Now we've come to understand the path for you and me was one from the very beginning. So, yeah, we're on the same path. We're together again. Pretty, that's it. Yeah, that's what this is. This is an appreciation for being back together and talking about how much they missed us. Do I get to count myself in us? If I've already admitted that I haven't followed them that much. Like, okay, I'm going to say you guys. I'm going to tentatively say us. The choreo is very, like, upbeat, but elegant. I don't know much more to say about it because, I'm not a dance guy, but something about this choreo is very pleasing to me, and I can't really pinpoint it. Also, since I interrupted her bridge, this is just a 2-line bridge. At last, this earnest heart of mine, has it reached you? So, yes, it has. We felt your desire to be back with the fans, and the fans are back with you. A lot of fans probably never left. I did want to point out one thing that I just saw with the choreo, and I think that's been in a couple of other places. It looks like they're doing Hands of a Clock at different parts here. Did they have a song called TikTok, or am I making that up? I'm probably making that up, but I feel like that's possibly a nod to one of their previous songs. But the other aspect to that is whether it's a reference or not, is of course that passing of time is being reflected in the choreo and the message of the song. So nice consistency there, even though it's just I wouldn't even call it a minor detail, but it's certainly not something major. But yeah, it's a nice touch. They sound so dreamy when they harmonize. Like the strings coming in here. So that was Unji doing the outro, but the outro is the same as Unha's intro. Very nice added touch here at the end with the choreo too, where they're all just holding hands in a line, kind of looking off into the future. Or maybe you could even consider that looking off into the past. I don't know, but I love Una doing the like this. Okay, first off, I was gonna say doing like the Sailor Moon thing, but why did I not like? I saw her wink. Why did I not see her like throw the jacket off her shoulder too? It's literally in the same shot. I was so like locked in on that face card, I didn't even see all this extra. Okay, so that was Season of Memories from Gfriend, and yeah, that was a really fun, upbeat dance, but very sentimental and heartfelt song too. Um, I'm curious what you guys thought. I mean, I know it's not really open to interpretation. I don't think. I think it's pretty evident this is a fan song. But what did you guys think of the song itself? And more importantly, for anybody who may actually know, are we going to get more Gfriend in the future that we know of, or is this kind of a isolated 10th anniversary only type of thing? But shout out to the Patreons. Thank you guys for being here, and thank you for all your support. Check out the Patreon in the link down in the description below. There's stuff over there that we can't put here on the YouTube channel, and subs get prioritized guaranteed requests sent to the top of the queue every month. The link to that queue is also down there in the description, as well as a link to PayPal. The PayPal is there in case you want to get a request to the top of the queue and have that prioritized, but you don't want all the benefits of Patreon for whatever reason, then you can sponsor a request through that PayPal link. So feel free to check all that out. Thanks for being here, and I appreciate you. Take care, guys.